everybody. How are you guys tonight? Sorry I'm in my car. I was running some errands, but I wanted to make sure to get in and on Facebook Live so we could go over Cornerstone's Pet Tip of the Week. So, Dr. Stephanie Stroud here. I'm here, one of the veterinarians at Cornerstone Animal Hospital, and I get on here weekly. If you guys, this is your first time, I get on here weekly to try to give you guys pet tips. Even if you don't come to Cornerstone Animal Hospital, we always want to put good information out there for you, so you know how to take care of your fur baby the best. So, how many of you guys have ever been to an appointment, whether that be for a contract to build your house, or to the bank, or to your doctor, or even to your own veterinarian, and you've been asked the question, what other questions do you have? And you're sitting there thinking, I'm sure I have a million questions, but I don't know what to ask because this is my first time. Who's been there? I've definitely been there. So today I want to give you 4 questions to ask your veterinarian, whether it's us here at Cornerstone Animal Hospital or whether it's someone else. If you go to a different veterinarian, I want to give you 4 questions to make sure you ask when you bring in or you get a new puppy. Maybe it's your first family pet ever, or maybe it's a puppy you're bringing in and you already have some pets. But want to make sure we address 4 questions you definitely want to ask your veterinarian so you can take care of your fur baby, get them started on the right preventative health plan to get them set up for a long, happy life. So first question you always want to ask your veterinarian is about food. So there are a million different types of food out there, and it's very hard for you guys nowadays to sort through what's good and what's bad. Should I feed grain-free? Should I not feed grain-free? When do I need to stop puppy food? What brand of food should I feed? Lots of different questions there. So always your number one question you want to ask your veterinarian when you first get a puppy is about food. Okay, they're going to be able to give you some good recommendations. As we have gone through veterinary school, we're required to take different coursework, and so we are prepared to offer you different things on nutrition as veterinarians. And so when you go to your veterinarian, wherever that may be, first thing you want to ask them is about food, so that your pet can get set on a quality, nutritious food to get set up for a good health the rest of their life. Okay. Second question you should ask your veterinarian with your pet is, what should you do about dental care? So dentistry is very, very important in veterinary medicine. So periodontal disease, or disease of the teeth and the gums and the bone underneath the gums, is probably it is in the top 2 diseases we see in veterinary medicine. Obesity is one, and periodontal disease is the second one. So you want to make sure, as you are bringing your new puppy or your new kitten into the household, that you ask your veterinarian how you can help take care of their teeth. How can you prevent periodontal disease so that they can live a pain-free life? Because periodontal disease is one of the top reasons I see pets in pain. So that is your second question you want to ask. Third question you want to ask is, what vaccines are important for my pets? So there are what we call core vaccines for pets, and that means every single pet gets these. So for example, just in puppies, every single puppy that comes into the hospital, or every single dog that comes into the hospital, should be vaccinated against distemper, against parvo, and against rabies. Those are your core vaccines, and so every pet should get those. But you want to make sure you talk to your veterinarian about the lifestyle that your pet is going to be living. Are you, for example, in a place where you live in the woods? Are you going to be around a lot of water? Are you taking your pets to dog parks, or to be groomed, or to be boarded? All of those are different lifestyles, and with those different lifestyles, your pets could be exposed to different diseases. And so we want to make sure that you and your pet are taken care of. So by asking your veterinarian, what other vaccines does my pet need, you can make sure that, one, you get the core vaccines. Again, every pet should get that. But then also make sure that you are covered for maybe the different lifestyle vaccines that you may need. Do you need Lyme's vaccine? Do you need to be vaccinated? Does your dog need to be vaccinated for leptospirosis? What about kennel cough? flu. Those are all lifestyle vaccines are very important for the health of your pet if you are living that lifestyle. If not, and you're just planning to keep your dog home and never do anything else, and you don't have woods or tick or anything like that, then you may just need the distemper, parvo, and rabies vaccine. But very important to ask your veterinarian, communicate with them what you plan to do with your pet so they know how to help best make recommendations for you. The fourth question I want you to ask your veterinarian is, when should my pet start on flea, tick, and heartworm prevention? I can tell you, if you come to Cornerstone Animal Hospital or if you're living in Missouri, the answer to that is now, okay? Those are pests and parasites that we deal with year-round here in Joplin, Missouri, and they're parasites and nasty bugs that carry diseases that can hospitalize your can result in your pet being very sick, that to result from them being in the hospital, and in some cases they can even kill pets. And so we want to make sure that from a young age your pet is started on preventions so that, again, they can live a very long, happy life with you. We want you to be able to make lots of fun-filled and smile-filled memories with your pets for as long as possible. So those are just 4 questions that you can ask your veterinarian when you first get a new pet or you add a pet to the household. If you have more questions, which I know if you don't know what questions to ask, that's kind of a funny statement. But if you have comments, or maybe you have a question you always ask your veterinarian that you think would be helpful to share with others, definitely comment below. We're here to share with each other and to learn from each other. But again, to recap, the questions you should ask is, what food should I be feeding? How much should I be feeding? Number 2 is, what can I do for dental care for my pet? Number 3, what vaccines are important for my pet? And number 4, when can I start flea, tick, and heartworm prevention? And what are heartworms? When we talk about preventions, we want to make sure you know what you're preventing and why. So definitely make sure, if you don't know what heartworms or what diseases ticks or fleas carry, make sure you ask that question to your veterinarian, because we are here as a resource and we want to help you be educated so you can make educated decisions. So, all right, that is all for tonight. I'm going to hop off and I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.